Today's video, ladies and gentlemen, is dealing with unit conversions. We are going to do some simple conversions that at a later time will be very useful into the use of stoichiometry. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert units from one to another, which means that they are the same value, just different units, like very similar to a dollar equaling 4/4. Okay? So what we're going to do initially is take 7.4 meters and we're going to convert this to centimeters. Now, and we're also going to take 7.4 centimeters and we're going to convert this to meters. Now, hopefully, your teacher has talked about, or I have, depending on who's watching this, that there is a relationship between meters and centimeters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. This is the way I like to introduce this concept because sometimes textbooks like to say that 1 centimeter is equal to 1/100th of a meter, and I think that's very confusing to a student. So we have a relationship here of 1 meter to 100 centimeters. Alright, so from this relationship, both values are the same, just different units. We create something called a conversion factor. Now, there are two possible conversion factors for the relationship of 1 meter to 100 centimeters. We can write it two ways. We write it in terms of a fraction, 1 meter on top to 100 centimeters on the bottom, or we have the conversion of 100 centimeters on the bottom to 100 centimeters on the top to 1 meter on the bottom. Each conversion is equal to each other. The only difference is there is different units. Okay? So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. This is similar to what we discussed here a second ago of $1, a dollar bill equaling 4/4. Okay? Alright, the key thing now is whenever we use these conversions, we have to use the correct conversion depending on what the initial unit is for the problem we're looking at. Okay, so for the first problem here, we're dealing with 7.4 meters and we're converting it to centimeters. So we need to worry about cancelization of units. Now, so since meters are in the top of this value, we write it 7.4 over 1. So we have a numerator and a denominator. Meters has to go down in the bottom of the denominator of the conversion. From the relationships we talked about in the conversions, we see that 100 centimeters on top is over 1 meter on the bottom. So we use 100 centimeters on top, 1 meter on the bottom, and we can cancel out our meters, and we have a crude multiplication of 7.4 meters, or 7.4, sorry, times 100 centimeters, which gives us 740 centimeters. Okay, just a multiplication. Alright, if we can go the opposite direction now, taking 7.4 centimeters and converting that into meters, similar to what we did on top, since centimeters was the numerator part of the initial number, we must have centimeters in the denominator. So 1 meter over 100 centimeters is the conversion we should use. We use that for the cancelization of centimeters. Now, so what you have here is a multiplication of 7.4 times 1 meter, and then that is divided by 100 centimeters. So this is really a division problem there. So 7.4 meters divided by 100 would give us then 0.074 meters for the answer. What I hope from that short video that we just walked through, this would be of assistance to anyone that was having difficulties in terms of conversions of units. This is my first video I'm trying to do this with. More than likely this will be deleted at a later time. So if you have any questions, make sure you ask me down in the comments or ask your teacher or your professor if you're introductory college. Make sure you like the video and give me a subscription, and we'll go through chemistry instructions videos numerous times throughout, the times that you have. All right, well, thank you for watching, and have a good day.